I remember this time in my life where I would just constantly be in these mental battles. My alarm would go off in the morning, and it would be either deciding to hit snooze once again or wake up and get my day started. Then it was if I should jump up out of bed or if I should hop on my phone because I'm still a little bit tired and all the stimulation is going to wake me up. The reason that you cannot stay consistent is because you are relying on motivation. Now, before we jump into this, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Carson. I started this channel basically just as a way to teach you my mistakes, teach you the things I'm currently going through, and the things that I've done to get me to where I am today, so that hopefully you can become the best version of yourself a little bit faster and learn from my mistakes. A lot of you who are watching this video, chances are you are exactly like I was for the longest time, where you feel like, wow, I just cannot stay consistent. I might have these few week-long spurts here and there, but overall, I always fall right back into my floor, into this version of myself that doesn't do things consistently. It does the easy thing and chooses comfort over and over again. Now, to make this video as short and sweet as possible, I have a few notes that I'm going to reference just so I can provide as much value in as little amount of time. By the end of this video, I'm going to give you exactly what I did to overcome this for good and actually develop this discipline that you need. People think that discipline equals willpower and that they are the exact same thing. That having discipline is having the willpower to do everything that you tell yourself you're going to do. In reality, discipline is a system and discipline is an identity. However you view yourself and the systems that you have in place to complete things, in turn, are discipline. So let's take an example of this. You right now, you might be struggling with discipline in going to the gym. A super easy example that I reference a lot just because it seems to fit most people. You're having a hard time going to the gym, you aren't doing it consistently, but you know you probably should be. The first place that most people look is, okay, I need to get more motivated to go to the gym. That's only going to last you so long. What I did is I sat down and I really peeled back the layers. And what I uncovered is that it wasn't willpower that was getting me to the gym. It wasn't motivation. It was the way that I viewed myself. There was a few year period where I, for whatever reason, could not go to the gym consistently. I'd always go in these little spurts and then they'd disappear. What I had to do is I had to change my identity. Something that is so often overlooked, but is such a powerful tool. So I had to become someone who goes to the gym consistently. I had to view myself as someone who does that. Like I kind of talked about in the beginning of this video, we all naturally have a floor. This floor is going to be the lowest that we are going to allow ourselves to go. The lowest effort we're going to put out, the lowest we will do our habits, the more screen time we have. Any of the negative habits will get caught by this floor, and it will be very out of character for us to drop below these. We also have a ceiling. This ceiling is going to be you when you're extremely motivated, when you just got 9 hours of sleep, when you're perfectly hydrated, nutrition's all in check, everything is perfect, is the output you will have at this ceiling. It's going to be very, very rare that you ever go above this. You are going to be somewhere bouncing between the two of these. So what we're going to do by changing our identity is it's going to be our goal to raise this floor and oftentimes raise the ceiling as well. But let's just say hypothetically the ceiling stays in the same spot. What we're going to do by raising that floor, by becoming someone who goes to the gym consistently, by becoming someone who doesn't give in to their urges, who doesn't give in to comfort. We raise that floor so that we do not drop below that level, and it's much higher than our previous baseline. So even if, sure, sometimes we have our down spells, which happens to anyone. We get 5 hours of sleep the night before, like I did, which is why I'm stumbling all over my words. We still have this base, what I like to call a hygiene level of things that we're going to do. For example, I'm still going to go to the gym today because me and how I view myself is someone who goes to the gym consistently regardless of how good the workout is or regardless of how I feel. I'm still filming this video. Is this going to be the best video I ever put out? Likely not. But I'm still getting in here and making some sort of progress. So our goal is to change our identity and increase that baseline. And then, of course, systems. We all know systems, making it as easy as possible to actually go and do the thing that we're trying to do. You need to set up your environment for success. Make it easy to succeed. And make it something that you don't have to think about. It's just who you are. For example, brushing our teeth. It probably doesn't require that much discipline unless you're extremely tired to brush your teeth, because it's just a hygiene standard. We know we're going to do it no matter what, so it gets done. This is how we're going to view ourselves in terms of the gym and all of these other habits that are going to get us countless results. To end things off, I want you to realize that you aren't going to become disciplined. Discipline isn't something you just become overnight or by doing all of these habits. You need to act like it. Discipline is not something that you achieve. It's something that you build within yourself through reps. A lot of people see this in a black and white scale of I'm disciplined or I'm not disciplined. You need to view things as, non-binary. You're somewhere along that line, and it's going to fluctuate sometimes, but the more and more you can do actions that align with discipline, the more and more disciplined you will become through action. So to recap, and a super actionable list for those of you who are wanting to become more disciplined. First things first, change your identity. Change your identity to help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve by making them become hygiene standards. So let's say you want to start posting on YouTube. Make it a hygiene standard that you will film one random video, even if you don't post it, every single day, until you get more comfortable talking to the camera, get better with lighting, angles, so on and so forth. That is a hygiene standard. If you don't do that, it's weird. It's like if you fall asleep without brushing your teeth, that's probably weird for you. And then systems. Make it as easy as possible to do that thing. Have your camera literally set up in the spot from the day before, right after you get done filming, so that the next day you can jump on in the room, turn on the camera, press record, and you're good to go. Make it as easy as possible to do that thing. If you can do the two of these things, discipline will become less effortless, and you will be veering more towards the side of becoming disciplined because your floor is going to be much higher than it previously was. So, super short, sweet guide for you. Hopefully it helps you out. I know discipline is one of those things that is kind of easier said than done for a lot of people. So, if you tried stuff like this and it doesn't work for you for whatever reason, I get it. I've been in that spot. Sometimes it's hard to do without accountability, but there might be another underlying reason why you can't break free. So down in the description of this video, I have a little quiz you can take. It's a quiz I wish I had when I started this self-improvement journey 10 plus years ago. And it's basically just going to help you understand why you're going to break free or how you're going to break free and some actionable steps to do it from there. It's free. It takes maybe 60, 90 seconds max if you're a little bit slower. But check it out, link in the description. That's going to be a perfect first step for you if you're just getting started on your journey. So I hope you enjoyed this one. With that said, I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Peace.